folks, this is Bill Snerd, and you're watching The Movie Shack. So today I'm not going to bog you down with all kinds of hyperbole and hearsay. We're just going to get right down to the nitty-gritty. This is the epic conclusion of The Micronauts, as adapted for the screen by Sean McLean. Enjoy.
That's part 2. It's only me. I have something for you. Here. Perfect fit. Thanks. There's another secret weapon I'd like to show you. Watch. Once again, you impress me. This is the place. Whoop. Over here. Whoa. Aren't you leaving? The war is bringing down the whole base. I have duties to attend to. I'll meet you outside. Bye. Uh-oh. Whoa. That thing's indestructible. You have done your duties well. What? What can possibly be? You. Yes, me. Gosh! Why you? Ah! Uh-oh, I better get out of here. The whole place is falling in. It's time for me to leave. We'll show you. The end.
Wasn't that just the most epic screen adaptation of a toy line you've ever seen? It gives me chills every time I watch it, man. If they ever do a real Micronauts movie, they better shine on Sean McLean to do it. I'm serious. Like, nobody could do the franchise justice like he can. He has genuine passion for the material, and it shows. It really shows. So, I want to give you a little bit of behind-the-scenes info here, in case you were wondering how he did some of those amazing special effects. Well, first off, some of the Micronauts toys that were used were actually motorized, so they could move around more or less on their own. So the thing that was like the tank with the spinning thing, that was actually part of a big robot toy called Biotron, and it had tractor treads on its back that normally you'd use for other things. But so what he decided to do was just turn it into a monster tank of some kind and have it rampaging around and crashing into stuff. So he put the propeller on the front of it and cranked it up and just let it go. Now, when you're doing stop motion animation, you find a shortcut like that, oh, it's just gravy, man. Because that's like, wow, I just turned the camera on and filmed like 3 whole seconds of stuff. And it only took 3 seconds instead of 3 days. It's amazing. So anyway, that was that. So some of the toys were motorized, and the majority of it, of course, was just stop motion. But you might have been dazzled by the spectacular laser battle that finished it off. Well, the way he did that was by actually taking a pin. Well, this is actually just my fingers, but pretend there's a pin in my fingers, and it's like sticking out like that. So you take a pin, and then very carefully scratch onto the emulsion of the film. This was often used in low-budget movies to do lasers or lightning or all kinds of things like that. So, in this case, he did it to do lasers, so he could have this epic space battle. But of course, there wasn't really an explosion, so he just like scribbled a lot on the film with the needle to do this sort of pseudo-explosions. So, That's the Micronauts, and I love it, and I hope you guys loved it too. So next time we're going to move from the realm of science fiction to fantasy with a fantasy adventure. That's actually what it's called. It's just called a fantasy adventure. And that's next time on the Movie Shack. Until then, I'm Bill Snerd. Thanks for watching, and see ya. Bye. Bill, I want to ask you something. We meet again. You're a grown man. Do you really think it's normal that a grown man is so passionate about toys? Don't talk to me about love of toys, Tex. I saw how you were fondling those cars at the end of part 2 of the race. That's different. Well, those are cars. Sure.